Hey, whose mat is that? It's just like mine.
Well, that's because it is yours. Hey, whose Pokeball is that? It's mine. I got it from Japan. But yeah, let's talk about our swag. Hey, I have my custom Canucks mat, and then got my Charizard sleeves. You've got, I don't know, why did you choose Joltik for your sleeves?
Cause they're so cute. Like how many people have you seen with Joltik sleeves, right? And they're so tiny. And like I'm pretty sure that's the actual size that Joltik are. They're like this big. They're so cute.
So are you gonna get a new Eevee mat when Sylveon comes out?
Everyone asks me that, and I like to say no, cause you know it's retro.
Yeah, because
It's
fifth
now,
gen is retro, right? Or
it's
third gen
now
or whatever.
like probably worth more money because it doesn't have Sylveon.
And you have your RK9 iPhone cover in the background as well. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is a for fun match that Julia and I played. We're both playing Plasma Basics. Julia, I think yours is pretty straightforward, right? No text?
Nope.
All right, mine's got my one Cobalion EX tech. You mulligan, and I think one good mulligan deserves another. No? Oh, nope. So there goes.
Yeah, we traded some proxies around, so we both have pretty neat proxies. Some of
Yes.
them are black, some of them are
Julia's
black.
proxies are in color. Mine were in black and white. But because I played one extra game, I switched mine over. But then we didn't switch them back. So if you see black and white proxies, even if they're on Julia's side, it's because Julia lent them to me. If you guys hate the non-color, blame me.
If you see lovely, colorful arts that look like real cards,
Yeah, compliment Julia.
there's also one real card in my deck. Two, yeah, actually.
All right, so you start here. I think that's a Thundurus.
Andreas.
I
And-
start Kyrium, Verbank, Laser, of course.
Yeah.
But of course. Thanks, Julia, for lasering me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh, look at that start. Gets energies into the discard for first turn right and knuckle for value. Did you hit energy, though? That's the question. And do I have anything to do on my turn? Because this is kind of like the game with Mel, where I start with one Pokemon and looks like I'm going to die in 2 turns, and then I just draw another Pokemon and delay the inevitable. If I remember correctly, I actually did get a really bad start in this game.
You're prepping. You're like, I don't think. You're like, I don't know if she's got energy.
Did you attach the Kyurem? You can't attach the Kyurem and pass, so you didn't hit a multi. Oh, lucky me. Laser! One good laser deserves another. Eat laser beams. Eat Super Soaker. Doesn't it look like a Super Soaker?
It does. It looks like one of like those Nerf guns. So the Super Soakers, yeah. I think they are by Nerf, aren't they? Pretty sure.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
same company. For sure. I kind of want to just modify. You have the fancy symbol. Yours is like made out of hard plastic or something. Mine's cardboard.
Yeah, it was from the Elite box. You get the little like plastic counters.
And you get the cool dice too with the plasma symbol on them.
They're not that cool. They really annoy me because so many times I'm putting like, I need one, and I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's the one. So like a shield. And I'm
The
like,
scramble switch into Lugia.
oh yeah, I remember this part.
And then
Lugia, go!
go Lugia! Can't use it. I regret putting Lugia in my deck. It's such a bad Pokemon now. Like, I mean, it helps with the Blastoise matchup quite a bit because you can get 2 prizes off Blastoise, but
Yeah.
the investment to run it and the investment to play it, like during a game, it's really huge. You need 4 energies. One of them must be a plasma. Plus, you have to play Scramble Switch, which means you can't run any of the other A specs.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Dowsing Machine more and more as I watch other people use it.
I don't really know why I'm colorless machining. I think I'm just like, let's just thin out some stuff.
Yeah, why not, right? Put one on that guy, sure. I probably would have put it on Deoxy, I think. 'Cause
Yeah.
if I'm attacking with Kyurem, Deoxy can return KO on it pretty easily.
I think if I remember correctly, the reason I did that was so I could retreat.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I'm assuming this was because of the poison. Because I was like, this way I can like retreat because I have Float Stone on my Kyurem, right?
Right.
So, although that's free retreat by the way, but I can retreat switch or something, right? Gives me that power.
Yeah, for those of you guys who want to use Thunderous second attack, he does like 2 lightning, 2 colorless, 4 energies. It does 90 damage, and if one of the energies is plasma, you can remove an energy attached to the defending Pokemon. Don't use that attack. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you get reamed for putting that many energies for Thunderous.
I remembered actually the other reason I put it on there is because if I do use the first attack, I can take the plasma that's in my discard and put it on my Deoxys.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way during playtesting. It's like, I want to use this Thunderous noise attack. It seems good. You remove energies, and then they go like, okay, I'll put energy on Deoxys and knock you out in one hit. Like, well, that sucks. Now I'm down 4 energies, and I lost my energy accelerator as well. Yeah, you kind of want to retreat the Thunderous as soon as you can and use the other attackers. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I ended up running only 2 Thunderous in my deck. Oh, look at that!
Real Deoxys.
That's a real Deoxys. Look at that.
Yeah.
Julie got lucky and pulled a real Deoxys. I think BDA wanted to get it off you.
I don't know. I've had a few people already talk to me about that yet. But at this point, I just don't know because they're so expensive, and this is the format for Nationals and Worlds, and I'm going to Nationals, so it's like, and I'm grinding and trying to grind it for Worlds. So the thing is, I might need it, so I just don't know at this point. I have to see where the format kind of goes to decide what I'll probably be playing.
All right, so we see you've got 3 Deoxys, 2 Kyriums on your bench. You're deciding whether you want to attack with Kyurem this turn or attack with Thunderous. If you attack with Thunderous, you hit for weakness, but you will take the poison.
Yeah.
But if you attack with Kyurem, you also do damage because you hit the bench as well. But it looks like you're going to go with the Thunderous, and you're going to accelerate a Plasma probably onto your bench Kyurem, the one without an energy. Bam! Look at all that damage.
What?
Yeah, it does 30 plus 30 for the 3 Deoxys, and then times 2 for weakness. Math. Parents, if you're watching this Pokemon, it's good for your children. Teaches them math.
It teaches them math, teaches them strategy, teaches them to be fair and to play in turn-based.
Well, it teaches some kids to be fair, and teaches some other kids to be very, very terrible children.
Yeah.
Not gonna name names, but
yeah. It separates them from the rest of the herd. That's obvious which children are the bad ones.
I think one of the cool things about tabletop games is it teaches kids patience. Teaching them to wait their turn is very important.
Yep.
Alright, so I got a colorless machine here. I think I might have the other energy I need to do the things. But first I'm going to Ultra Ball. Oh yeah, I definitely have the energies I need if I'm tossing that. Oh, I took it back. I'm like, no, wait.
Yeah, wait, I might do that. No. Alright.
Going for a Deoxys, I'm guessing. Maybe a Thunderous. Probably a Deoxys, though. Maybe a Cobalion. Oh my! It's got to be the Cobalion. If I have it, if it's not prized, it's got to be the Cobalion. Because I don't need the Deoxys to knock you out if I have the energy in hand. Boom! It's
Thunderous.
Oh. That was the card I ended up using.
It's funny that we played this game and we don't even remember.
I don't even remember what's going on.
Like, we're watching it like these are strangers.
Oh, I didn't have a Switch.
Oh, yeah.
That's why. Sucks to be me. And I didn't play Draw Supporter last turn either, which is kind of bad.
Colors for 7. I remember
I'm so not used to playing Colress.
In his hands too, but yeah, I was like, I'm gonna Colress.
I'm still not used to playing Colress. Like Colress and N are the only 2 shuffle draws in the game right now. It's very dangerous because sometimes if you're not paying attention, they play Colress and start shuffling their hand. You kind of want to do it too because that's the way N's been played for so long.
It was just N for a long time. Yeah, that was a shuffle draw.
But I remember when I was playing Colress, I drew like 6 cards off a 9-card Colress. And I drew 6 cards. I'm like, oh, I didn't get it. And then Ricky was like, how did you not get your cards you need off 9 cards? I'm like, wait, 9?
Yeah.
Draw more.
Wasn't that when we were playtesting your?
Yeah.
I think I remember that actually. I think that was when we were playing, wasn't it?
No, I was playing Ricky.
Are you playing
before
against
you
her?
guys came.
Oh, okay, okay. 'Cause I was like, I could have sworn. I was like, I know what happened.
Are you gonna ride a knuckle for the knockout?
I'm
Yep.
debating, yeah. I'm like,
So you're at
okay.
120. That means basically I can just ride a knuckle and let the poison finish you off. With my energy that I do have. Cards, how do they work? I said exactly that too when I was doing
Yeah.
that. Right, knuckle for the knockout. So yeah, you take 2 prizes off the Lugia, which basically ended up just as being a sacrifice. And I just take 2 prizes immediately back. In terms of energies on the field, though, you've got 3 and I've got 4. So energy-wise, I'm a little bit ahead. 4th Deoxy comes down. Blizzard Burn is probably going to kill me. It does 160. Actually, it won't kill me unless you laser.
Which I think is, oh yeah.
Which is, of course, what you have. Of course. And then Blizzard Burn. Or did you Frost Spear? No, no.
No, I'm just looking through my hand and seeing if there's anything else I want to play. I always have to check that, because so many times
You're
I just
just
jump ahead of
pausing
myself.
for emphasis.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I just jump ahead of myself, though, and I'm like, I'm going to attack. And then I was like, oh,
I
crap.
could have done so many things.
Yeah.
Did I attach this turn? Did I thin out my hand properly? Did I thin out my deck properly? Yeah, there's a lot of little things that you can do. Oh, there you go, Julia.
Oh, yeah,
Wait.
you're like, weird. Okay.
So let them see that it's you. Blizzard Beard.
I was like double counting. Yeah, there you go.
Return Blizzard Beard is on the field. So I was playing basically a return KO kind of strategy. So that's the laser I needed to knock you out with Blizzard Burn. And I get my Cobalion down to basically, the idea that I had here was once I knocked out this guy, I would be able to trap you and prevent you from getting energies. And I play down an N, I'm going to put you down to 2 cards, which is going to make things rough for you because you need to get a Thundurus if you want to accelerate. And if you try to use your Kyrium to attack with Frost Spear, he's going to have a bad day because he's also weak to Cobalion. So even though I am behind 4-2 right now in prizes, I like to think I had a good board position.
Yeah, at this point I was actually starting to get a little bit worried. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, yeah, I might be ahead, but yeah, board position I was not doing so hot.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I only take one prize off the Kyrium, so I will still be behind 3-2 right now. But of course, you'll push up the guy with the float stone. Somebody else wants your...
Like,
yeah.
You got that.
Sharon for 3. If you had Bianca, it could have been 3, so didn't make a difference. Look, it's a Cobalion. He does things.
I'm pretty sure off that chair, and I got like 2 supporters, and I'm sitting there like, that's not what I wanted right now.
I just needed 1 supporter and 2 good cards.
Stall.
Stall with the Oxys. Pray. Pray. Do you even have the energies? Bro, do you even have the energies? No. Oh, yeah, so you're in a rough spot. I can't attack because Blizzard Burn prevents Kyrium from attacking the next turn. So the idea was I needed to retreat and attack with Cobalion. I will Catcher or Gust of Wind.
Gust of wind.
Gust of Wind. I didn't get the sleep check, which means it will make it a little bad. And I will you put you back down to 2. So you don't deserve to have cards in your hand.
I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I pulled up that chair and I got like a Skyla and an N and like some other random thing, but I don't have any more like Cosmos left. Or something like that. But I don't think it was colors. I would have played it if it was something else.
Well, you didn't get a chance to play a chorus if you had it.
Oh no, I think it was a float stone. That's right, because I put it on the
Right.
Deoxys. Yeah, that was my 3rd card. I don't remember what my other 2 were.
That retreat.
Retreateth.
Colorless Machine. And I wonder if I'm going to put it the Kyrium or the Deoxy. At this point, with only Deoxys left on your side, it might be pertinent to put on my Deoxy.
Appreciate you, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, which one do I put it on? I'll put it on the Deoxy. Because, yeah, Deoxy can knock out another Deoxy if the other Deoxy has 2 energies on it. 60 plus poison. And now you're in dire strait. I remove your energy. but you can just retreat. So, almost done. Dowsing Machine, tossing some stuff, gets a draw support. Juniper, why not?
Yeah.
Although, oh yeah, because Colress want to get you 6. If there was more bench Pokemon, you could just Colress for even more cards.
Yeah.
What a nice 2-card end there, huh? Dowsing Machine and stuff to get away.
Yeah.
You had options too. You had energy and you had catcher if you wanted to do stuff with it. So, and you get a Thunderous off that, no problem.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna energy accelerate if I have another energy card. You play a Plasma Ball or a Colress Machine, I think? Colress Machine.
Yeah.
You're gonna charge up your Deoxys.
Yeah.
I've only got, what, 1 Deoxys down the entire game? I was pretty hurting for bench guys. But at least I keep your Colresses low when you play them.
Yeah.
In that instance. You're gonna pull up my Kyurem, because he has no retreaty business. Dat free retreat. Off float stone. I'm flying, Jack. Get rid of that poison. Does she have the energy? She's looking through her discard as if she can ride a Knuckle. Ooh. Pass? Oh!
Yeah.
Sucks. Yeah, you lost a lot of energies. I'm going to Colress Machine for nothing because all my plasmas are gone by now. And typically you can't play trainers for no effect, but technically things in your deck and things, whatever, is unknown knowledge, so even though, you know, you kind of know.
Yeah, so if you have like no cards in your discard, you can't Dowsing Machine, but you can computer search.
Yes.
Even if you don't want to take anything.
Yeah, can you computer search and fail? I think you must take a card. It's kind of like Twins.
Maybe, because it's anything, right?
Yeah.
As long as you have cards in your deck, you have to take. Okay, well maybe, then.
Because when you play Twins, you must take 2 cards, even if you didn't want 2 cards. I get the Juniper. I get the Jennifer. I get the Plasma badge on my Cobalion. He's now an honorary Team Plasma Pokemon. Gets the benefit from Deoxys. Gets the benefit from Colress Machine.
Yeah, and at this point, I'm pretty much just like, really, like I'm just playing it out at this point. I'm like, all right, you know.
It's tough for you here. I think because even if you try to use Deoxys against me, I have a reply Deoxys, and I also have resistant in Cobalion. Cobalion will be resistant to Deoxys' attack, and I can Steel Bullet, but I do get the Gust of Wind, the catcher.
Yeah.
Oh, am I pulling Deoxys up? Oh,
no,
okay, I killed it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I pulling up Deoxys? What a derp. But no,
because what I said was like, I'm just gonna push up Deoxys because that's what I'm gonna push up when you kill it.
And now we're tied. Suddenly we're tied, but again, I'm in the better board position here. I think the best choice for you would be to raid a Knuckle and pray. I played a lot of catchers by now, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you had 3. I remember that because that's why I had to check because I'm like, oh man, because I'm like, if I attach to this if I raid a Knuckle and attach to this Deoxys, I was like, you could easily just attach to yours to capture mine up, right? So I had to like.
I'm guessing you have an end coming up here. Oh, I knew it!
Yeah.
I knew it!
Okay.
Oh, I'm down to 2 cards. You're at 2 cards as well, but you're stalling for time at this point. So you.
Or I already had the energy for me.
Yeah, and you also had the energy for raid a Knuckle already. I wonder if you're gonna. Ooh.
Oh, you cut it because you wanted to make sure the other one's saved.
Yeah, make sure that because battery was dying on the camera at this point. So you push up the Thunders and you're gonna raid a Knuckle. Oh man, it's hurting my eyes. Raid a Knuckle for stuff. So much damage. Oh, and you do put on the Deoxys, hoping that I don't hit the catcher. I Plasma Ball to thin out my deck a little bit more.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, don't get the catcher. That's like, this is like my only shot at this point, right? Like if I attach it anywhere else, it won't matter because I only need 2 prizes. So I just need to last till the next turn. I was like, come on. I was like, don't have a catcher. If you have a catcher, it was GG. Just it was done.
Right. Well, I need a catcher and an energy.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the thing. If I catcher and energy, I can kill that Deoxys. So I need 2 cards out of 2 cards plus 1 draw.
Yeah, well, that's why I was like, okay, if I end him, it's There's
Yeah.
a lower
And one of
chance.
them we know is Plasma Ball. The other one we know was the Energy. Oh, actually, and I attached it, and it's not a Prism. Deoxys unfortunately needs a Prism, and I'm pretty sure. I think at this point I'm actually out of Prisms. I think all my Prisms were either attached. There's one on the Cobalion there, and I think 3 of them were in the discard pile.
Yeah.
So I was pretty 100% certain that I was out of Prisms anyways, and I wouldn't be able to use Deoxys. But you didn't know that, or maybe you counted my Prisms. I don't know if you did.
No, I didn't. I wasn't thinking that much. I forgot about the whole prism thing, except for when it helps me. Then I remember it. Like, if someone attaches to theirs, I think that actually happened when me and BDA were testing. He's like, I'm gonna hit you with this, so I'm like, you can't. He was like, what? I'm like, wrong energy.
Wrong
He's like,
energy
oh.
type. Yeah, so I know for a fact, at this point I remember now, that I'm actually out of Prism energies, and the Prism is the only thing in this deck that was giving me the Psychic energy type that I need for Deoxys. So, let's see, Deoxys can hit me back for 30 plus 120, 150 damage, minus 20 resistance, so it's 130, that's enough to kill me. And I basically, I should have retreated. Oh, but I removed your energy, and basically I'm hoping that you don't have a way to retreat your Thunderous. Yeah, so instead of using Steel Bullet, I use Righteous Edge, and I remove your energy, and I'm like, well, I hope she doesn't get an energy. I don't know, what do you think I should have done here? I could have paid the retreat cost, tossed away 2 energies, and retreated for something else, but you're going to catch your Deoxys anyways. Buy yourself some time. And of course, when you end yourself down to 2, you get a Juniper. Why not? Julia, why not be so lucky? Oh, you end me down to a Juniper. So I still need a catcher, I still need stuff, but I think you're gonna swing with Deoxys. I need a switch or a Floatstone.
I shouldn't have bothered with the catcher, because now that I count it, I could have KO'd your Cobalion, even with the resistance.
Yes, even with the resistance.
But
you didn't know, because you played the catcher before you Junipered, or before you end.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Didn't know, but then again, if I Junipered, I'm likely to get a Floatstone switch or an energy ring.
Yeah, well, you played the end, and you got down to 2 cards, oh no, you played Juniper. Never mind.
I just played Juniper. Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, oh, I could have just.
I think actually at this point I also am out of Floatstones and switches, if I remember correctly. I only run 2 of each. And I'm trying to bounce your Verbank there, but that's okay, I'll just Juniper the Verbank away. But yeah, so I'm actually out of resources at this point. I don't know what's left in my deck, probably a whole bunch of Deoxys that I can't use. No, I don't. I don't have any more energies. I can Chorus Machine. Bunch of Deoxys, Chorus Machine for fail, but I'm going to take a look, and I'm pretty sure I have no switches, no Floatstones left in my deck.
Actually, if I remember correctly, I think you actually told me after the game you had 1 Floatstone, 1 switch left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe so, if I remember correctly.
Oh. 10 seconds.
Because that's what you're like, because even you told me after, you're like, I Junipered and didn't get it.
I want to Juniper again!
That's why, yeah,
so that's the game. GG. That was a close one. Very close.
Oh, I could have just saved myself 1 turn and just killed the
Well, you
like,
didn't know whether you would have been able to get that Thunderous out of the active. That was the hardest part. You played
that's why I was
the safe route.
That I could stall in case I didn't get it, but I did. So, luck.
Alright, well, thanks for joining me, Julia. It's been a pleasure, as always. I'll catch you again, and we might do some stuff for Battle Roads coming up, and we might do some other things. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. If you have any comments, let them know. And again, subscribe to Julia's stuff. They're all in the video description below. Anything else we got to add?
Nope.
Okay, see you later, guys.
Bye.
Ciao.